Okay guys, for the first time in over a year now, we finally get to visit Six Flags Magic Mountain, the first theme park to open in Southern California. This is a huge difference now. They have lights dedicated just for this park. If you look in that mirror over there, you can see in the back that there's literally, like, they have street lights as if it's just for this park, and it's kind of confusing at first. Everyone, like, last minute makes moves to the right, but that's basically where you want to go. But yeah, you get into this line on the right side. They actually have a vaccination site thing, like waiting line. I'm probably gonna go on this side actually, because yeah, there's multiple lines here, so don't get stuck on the left side where most people get stuck. If you do have your pass, you will be able to use your parking still. But yeah, this is Six Flags. We're gonna be here for the first time in over a year now, get in some new updates hopefully, and see what everything's about, how everything's gonna be run, how the pass is going to be like renewing it, and so on and so forth. And I'll catch you guys inside the park. As we enter the park, X2 is running while we're waiting in line for parking, and it looks super cool, guys. Can't wait to ride it myself. Can't believe I'm actually here and that I'll be able to say that I'll be in the park very soon. It was a bad idea. I've still been here for like 20 minutes now. This line has moved way faster than the one I'm in right now. By the time, like, literally the car I saw that was behind me is probably already parked and walking inside the park. But I got stuck behind this stupid line that's not moving an inch, and these people are moving like crazy fast. So let's hope that we can get in. My reservation's in 10 minutes, 10:36 right now, and I'm getting in I'm supposed to be there at 10:45. So this is really bad for me because this line is moving super slow, but I'll see you guys in the park. Currently still in this line, and it's 10:45. My reservations right now, and this line is horrible. I'd never come here again. This side has been moving super quickly. All these people are getting out, and this line, literally, I've been here since maybe 10:15, 10:20, and I've been sitting in this line for 35 minutes or 30 minutes. This is insane. I can't believe I'm still sitting here. I don't know what's happening. This guy in front of me, not this guy, but the one in front of him, literally got out of the car to start complaining, and he's still complaining right now. You can see his hands being flailed around throughout the air. But I don't know what the hell is happening. I've been sitting here for like literally 30 minutes now, and it's getting really annoying at this point. Okay, so we finally made it here. I'm already late to my reservation. They held me in for such a long time. What's required based on entry or going into your parking? They look for your reservation, they scan that, and then or not scan it, but they look at the time to make sure that you're on time and that you're at the right time, right date. And then after that, they'll ask for your pass for parking, and then you're good to go from there, and then just enter the park and walk in as you normally would. Upon entry, being one of the first of the many Socal theme parks to open up, news stations are already here waiting for everyone and probably asking a bunch of people questions for why they chose to come here during COVID. But honestly, being one of the many theme parks to open and the first to open, I wouldn't be too, surprised seeing many trucks here for the theme parks. But now we have to wait through this whole line, which is backed up all the way down the walkway to get into the park itself. I don't know if it's for like a temperature screening or anything, but it goes all the way down to like the security checkpoint. I know they're doing a different security system now where you just walk through instead of them checking your bag, which they call touchless security checks. But yeah, we're going to figure out what this is all about once we head up there. Walking in, slowly entering the park. Who knows how long this will take. But probably just, screenings and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what this little booth is for. But have these signs around saying how to wear your mask correctly, because a lot of people don't do the 6, which is all their standards for COVID, and what to do. And they check your reservations right here, right before. So walking in, they're going to stop you right there and ask you for your reservation to make sure that you actually do have a reservation. And I'm pretty sure this part here is where you get screens for COVID, blah, 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 temperature check, and so on and so forth. They ask you to take off your glasses and then walk in through here. And this is the little area where they do the temperature screening. So they scan you as you walk through, which is really cool. So upon entry, they ask you to look at this camera, which is the temperature screening camera. They do it through this little booth, which is what I predicted from earlier. This is a new touchless security checks, which they do, and if you do get scanned, then they do make you go to the side and ask you to check your bag and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so over there, just temperature screening, and then through here, just a security checkpoint. We just went through that. It was really easy instead of waiting in this line, which is usually pretty long, to get checked. But we're finally here, gonna meet up with some friends. Oh, here's Nick, actually. We were waiting for him. But yeah, this is the first time we get to enter Six Flags since last year. It's been over a year now. What's up, Nick? Finally, after literally this lady that was behind me too, or in front of me, like a car ahead of me, she timed it. She said we were there for over 30 minutes. Literally just waiting. Well, here we go. Finally, welcome back. They have all this decoration around for people to, enter. But we finally get to go in, and I'll show you guys everything. The process right now, they're just going to ask for your reservation and pass. And if you guys are getting a pass new, they'll be able to scan it here and give you the physical card, or the physical copy, which is cool. So yeah, here we are, and we finally get to enter for the first time in over a year. Upon entry of your reservation to the park, all they ask for is either your reservation or your ticket. So either or works since your ticket's already registered with your reservation. Going through, you just went through that reservation check, and then the temperature screening, which is all touchless security, blah, 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 all that stuff for COVID. But yeah, after you do that, you just get to walk in here and enjoy your day at the park. Depending on your time, make sure you get here on time, or at least you can come here after. They don't care. They're not too strict about that, as long as you're not early, or else they won't let you in. But yeah, I recommend getting here earlier if you do have an early reservation, because that line was just horrible for parking, which I've never waited for something like that before in my life. But yeah, after that, they just ask for your ticket and you get to walk in, and we're gonna go straight towards the first ride that we've been on for over a year now. Man, is it great to be back in here, full effect with all the rides running, the water fountain flowing. Earlier, actually, for employee previews, this was empty and drained out, as seen from one of my friends, JP. But yeah, oh, hi. But yeah, everything looks insane here. Everything's in full effect, actually working and stuff. I'm waiting for my friends right now, and then we're gonna be headed over straight to Full Throttle and see what's new, what's working today, and how everything will be working around the park. They have people actually walking around the park just to make sure that you're wearing a mask, and making sure that, you know, all the social distancing and COVID-19 requirements from the government are being followed. But other than that, everything looks beautiful today at the park, and it should be a really fun day here, as we haven't been here, like I've said many times, for over a year now. Today we're gonna try Full Throttle as our first ride. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun. Good ride, let alone that's already being social distance, so it looks longer than it actually is. But yeah, here we go for the first time in forever. We finally get to go, and first ride of the day, Full Throttle. On the floor they have distance markers all the way around, all the way outside even, but it may look longer than it actually is. Yeah, they skip I think every 2 rows, so that sucks. Yeah, like 9 people or so per ride, or maybe 10 if it's like even. But yeah, which sucks because, you know, however many people are going to be coming, even if it's at 15% capacity, and they have to clean every time, blah, blah, blah. And the line social distance, so it looks kind of long, but it's not as long as you would normally be, because this would be packed by now. But yeah, so we're going to try this out and see how long we have to wait, and see if it is worth it, and what it's going to be like for COVID. Well, this isn't the best start. We still haven't ridden anything yet after entering the park, but they have a technical delay on Full Throttle as we're waiting for it to start back up again. And yeah, we'll let you guys know how everything's being run as soon as we get back into the ride. We're testing it. I think it works. I want to see it get a rollback. Oh no, it actually went through. Wow, well, there you go. So that means it should be starting up soon. Beautiful day here at Six Flags. We just got off Full Throttle after some times of technical issues, which I'm kind of expecting for the first day, because, you know, first day after over a year of being open. They had employee previews, but that was pretty much it, and not all the rides were open, so we're going to be expecting a lot of technical issues. You know, not being open for a year is kind of weird for a theme park. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here today. It's going to get kind of hot. Whenever you come here, I recommend, yeah, it's going to be pretty hot so far over the season. Just check the weather and make sure you're wearing everything, or else you will be desperate for like cool air or anything, depending on the weather. Yeah, we're gonna check in and see if we can get my dining, not my dining cup, the platinum cup, because they have member cups. So if you're platinum and above, you get a member cup right here, which I'm gonna check in right now, and then I'll let you guys know how that process works. So going past the member cups, it actually ended up being way too long of a line, so I recommend doing that right as you get into the park, so you can get that out of the way. If you guys are platinum and above, you can go grab those member cups, and those give you unlimited refills. I think last time I came here though, it was like every 15 minutes or something like that, which is kind of dumb. But it's okay, because, you know, basically you get it all day and you don't really need refills after 15 minutes. So I recommend going straight to the member booth over there and ask them to get your cup showing your platinum pass, or if anything above platinum would work for it. And yeah, that's what you would need to do when you go get those cups. Walking over here by Goliath, I don't see it closed. Earlier when we were in the parking lot, I saw it was open. Yeah, people are walking out, so I'm assuming it is open. Oh yeah, people are leaving right now. So Goliath is open in terms of what's open. We're gonna look around the park today and see what is open, and I'll let you guys know what is opening soon, or I don't know if it's just gonna be closed temporarily because it's still early. But yeah, we'll go see what is open and what's not, and I'll let you guys know. Another thing we just saw from the app, actually, so if you were to go to your Six Flags app and then go to order food, they allow you to use your dining pass on the app to mobile order food, you know, for COVID regulations and stuff like that, just so it makes it a little bit quicker. So by the time you go and get your food, you can just pick it up instead of waiting in line, which is a cool feature, which I would definitely recommend you guys to try whenever you come here to the park. Earlier, it was closed, but now it is open. The whole area here, you see this little blue rope and the skate. I'm assuming maybe it's for capacity. I'm not sure, but Twisted, whatever it's called, the Scream Punk District, earlier was closed, but now it is open. So whenever you come here to the park, you'll be able to actually ride it. We just ate at Johnny Rockets back there by Crazy, and now we're going into the Scream Punk District to go check out Twisted Colossus and see if everything's running usual. JP actually just got out of there himself. He said it was only like 2 seconds, so most of the rides today are pretty short. We've only been on full throttle though so far, so there's still a lot to go to and a lot to see and do here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. But we're going to check out and see how Twisted Colossus is running and if the lines are long for this area back by Scream. Making our way into Twisted Colossus. So far, as of right now, the line's kind of long. It goes outside, but everything, well, most of the part on the inside is distant, so hopefully this will go by quickly and the line won't be that long. As we wait in line for Twisted Colossus, Scream right now is experiencing, I don't know if it's just experiencing technical difficulties for the ride itself, but there is somebody outside waiting for people that are trying to get into the ride and telling them that that the ride is closed, but they have been running it a lot. Recently, within like the few weeks before opening, they've been running a lot of rides, which is kind of confusing me why they're having a lot of these issues. But I mean, I guess it's something you can expect whenever you come to the park since they haven't been open for a year now. Going into Twisted Colossus, they actually space these out so the lines aren't even close to as long as what they'd usually be, especially with these little zigzag areas on the side. But most of the parts are pretty empty and distanced out with the little markers on the floor. And usually, even if it's outside, you'll probably be in here by like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get on the ride. So don't let the outdoor line intimidate you at all because it moves by really quickly. Over here, once you get into line, they actually do have these rows cut off. So you still have your preferred seating depending on where you want to sit, but these ones will be cut off. So just keep that in mind whenever you go in like uneven groups or groups of 2 or more, because then you guys will be split up. Just finished up at Scream, and in terms of distancing for Scream, they actually didn't really distance like between the rows because they're kind of separated already. But in the line, they don't really enforce distancing as much, but it's recommended to do so whenever you can. For most of the part, everyone's kind of close anyways, but you can just say whatever you're like, you know, stand on the markers or stuff like that. But most of it isn't at distance, but Scream, yeah, no distancing between the 2 carts. That'll be basically it today from the Scream Punk District. In terms of Twisted Colossus and Scream, they weren't too packed. Lines kind of go out a little bit more than it would usually, but everything is distance and things go by pretty quickly. They ended up not cleaning between every roller coaster or every ride that went by, because otherwise that would take forever, and that's something they noticed during the cast member previews. But yeah, so far they're probably gonna clean like after the coasters every so often they get the chance to, so they don't really delay the lines that much. But yeah, it's been pretty busy considering it's only 15% capacity, but most of it is pretty short, and it's been a pretty good experience so far here at Six Flags. Making our way by Crazy. As of today, the first day it's opening actually. It's not it's not open. For the most part, yeah, we haven't been seeing it open since the morning. It's been closed. No one's even here operating the ride itself. We haven't seen any testing, except maybe on the cast member previews. That was pretty much it for Crazy. But as of today, nothing new we've seen for Crazy. And so far, it's been closed. I'll keep you guys posted with that. I'm going to be coming today, tomorrow, and Saturday, so we'll see if there's anything new between those days. Going by Tidal Wave, it's still drained out since, like, what, last year? A few years now it's been drained out. I wonder what they're going to do with this, if they're going to completely tear it down and make something else out of it. I mean, it's a pretty good chunk of land they could use for, like, a tiny coaster or something. But it's sad to see it drained out all the time, because that would be really good right now since it's a really hot day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Making our way by this, I forgot what it's called. It's been so long since I've been here. The little shop here by Gold Rusher. Oh wait, oh yeah, here it's Studio 6F. There you go, that's what it's called. They have a little self-serve machine. We're gonna see if it's still available. So far, in terms of the drinks, 2020 cups are still available, but they do give you separate cups on the side. I'm not sure if the self-serve thing is still here. Let's see. Is it? It's not there anymore? Oh, they covered it up. So there you go. That's a big update. Going into the store, they did cover up the self-serving machine for drinks. So as of now, they're only doing it for you. They give you extra cups on the side, but depending on what cup you have. Member cups, they also do allow you to fill it up they fill it up at different places in terms of restaurants. But in terms of getting your 2020 cups that he's holding right now, they do not allow those. Yeah, they do not allow self-serving. I don't know if it's because of COVID and stuff like that, but so far, yeah, don't allow those. Just a quick reminder that today and tomorrow are only for members. So upon entrance, they only look for your membership card, and if not, you would not be able to get in. But yeah, let's see any more updates here at Six Flags. These people are hired to go around the park, and they actually spray down stuff, which is good to know. They do have sanitizing stations around the park, probably required by the government. Literally within every few feet, you'll probably see these little tiny sanitizing stations for people to use after they go on rides. Oh, this is a little new area. They added these. These used to be vending machines, all of them all around, but now they have little claw machines and stuff like that. But yeah, you'll be able to see these sanitizing stations around if you're worried about, that type of stuff and germs and blah 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 for COVID. But yeah, we're gonna go by West Coast Races right now and see what's new over there. Going by Jetstream, it is drained as of right now, which is something you really don't see every day here at Six Flags. It's usually something you'll see open most of the time, especially on these kind of hot days. I guess I could kind of see where they would go with that in terms of COVID regulations and such, because it's such a close contact ride with a bunch of people going in and out constantly throughout the day. But yeah, going into West Coast Races area right now, they do have the Pacific Speedway open. Nothing too different with that. But in terms of distancing so far today, I haven't really seen much being enforced throughout the day. But it's pretty nice over here. Hot day. Everything is themed really well here at West Coast Racers. Everything fits the theme of, cars and such, and West Coast Customs in general. We were actually here, if you saw in one of my videos on opening day of West Coast Racers, of them spray painting that. There it goes as we speak. Doesn't look too packed, so if you ever get your the chance to go to West Coast Racers, I highly recommend going in the back. As of right now, it looks actually kind of packed. So it's probably just didn't look as packed because of distancing. But as of right now, nothing else too new here by West Coast Racers. Walking by West Coast Racers right now, the line actually extends all the way out. Everything is distanced still between the line. So this one seems a little bit more enforced with everything, regulated here. But in terms of what we haven't seen from last time, more of these lines are painted around the park, around this part of the park. Makes it even look like a parking lot. And just overall, though, like the theme of a street with these double yellow lines going across, the little crosswalk here. Everything looks pretty cool in terms of this dining area even new that's added here. Apocalypse, nothing too new with that. They are supposed to be getting into new track though, so we'll see some new updates on that. But in terms of West Coast Racers right now, it is pretty packed in terms of the line, but it could be just for social distancing. Tatsu is going right now, but while we're stuck here, while we're waiting here for Tatsu, they are stuck at New Revolution. How scuffed is that? They've literally been probably, I don't know how long they've been stuck there for, but we just got up here to get onto Tatsu ourselves. But keep in mind, if you do want to go on New Revolution, then that's probably what you're going to get when you go on the ride itself. But here we go on to Tatsu.
He's getting
as
his
we're
paycheck.
as we're waiting for Tatsu, New Revolution's getting evac. Oh, there they go. You have to manually start it up again.
Even if they evac, how are they gonna get out? They
I don't
know where to
know.
go. They're not gonna
They
walk
walk
There's
down.
probably an emergency release.
Yep, there they go. Manual restart. Something else that is new here at Tatsu is they're actually going to be spacing it out where you have to ride every other train. So instead of riding this one while the other people just got off right now, we have to wait for the next one to come by from back there and then jump on the next train. I don't know if it's for COVID-19 reasons and, just spacing it out between people, and they have to, clean, and then as it goes, it drives itself off. But I'm pretty sure that's the reason why, and you can be expecting longer wait times down in the queue for that main reason. So basically they just clean it, let it go by, and then you hop on the next one, and that's basically how you jump in the queue for Tatsu. Just finished up here at Tatsu. by this area. I forgot what it's called. It's been too long for me to remember. But yeah, we went by New Revolution while we were waiting on the line. And while we were waiting on the line, it was stuck. Some dude had to manually reset it, which you probably saw the footage of already. In terms of Tatsu, they didn't social distance the lines, which like the different carts and the rows in the carts, because it's already far enough for them to, not have to do that. So keep in mind, whenever you go on Tatsu, you can basically have your own selection in terms of where you want to sit, and they will not space you out between the groups. But you will be able to only ride with your group and not like random people, which is part of the COVID-19 regulations. Finish up at Tatsu. Now we're going to make our way down towards the Viper and X2 area. We're going to see if any of those are open and check out what we have to do here if everything is still open. X2 has been kind of on and off today. People have been riding it and not riding it. It's been closed ever since we checked it out multiple times. But yeah, we're going to go check it out right now and see if it is open. Walking on the X2 bridge right now. We were just told that it is going to be open, so we're going to go check it out and see what the line's like, how spacing is in terms of, the COVID regulations, and check out the rest of the park here today. Walking into X2 right now. Yeah, usually this has like longest line, but as of right now, I mean, look at it. It's not too bad. I don't know if we'll be seeing any technical difficulties, so hopefully not. As of right now, the line is empty. Usually the line is up out here when it is, regular capacity and such, regular operations. But as of right now, it is only on the bridges on the side. I don't know how the other side looks because we're not on that side yet. I don't know if they're going to be having both bridges open, but we're going to see right now and see what how fast it'll be to get on the ride. Walking onto X2, we are going to go on the other side of the bridge, but I think as of right now, yeah, it's pretty packed, but honestly, this is nothing compared to what it is usually during normal capacity, because usually it would be like by over there, it would be full, but now we're only over here, which is pretty good. Let's see how long it takes.
Yeah, that's why they went out of business.
Yo!
It's such a short ride, huh? It's such a short ride, huh?
Okay guys, so we just finished up, me and JP and my friends here at X2. Probably the funniest ride I've been on, because while he's hurting, I'm laughing, dying of laughter on the ride. He never sit on the outside. That's a lesson we learned today, because most of the time you're going to be banging your head on this terrible ride that's behind Viper right here. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend coming here early, because the lines start getting longer later in the day. And we've been seeing that it's been like opening and closing multiple times throughout the day. So just watch out for that, because if you guys come and it's closed, then that would just suck for you because it's a really fun ride. But make sure to check multiple times throughout the day, because that's how we were able to get on. Usually if these gates right here to the bridge are open, that means the ride will be open itself. But yeah, we're going to go down right now and get our member cups, and I'll tell you guys how that process goes. So we came back here towards the end of the day. It's not quite towards closing yet, but the member line is still kind of insane. Look at how many people. It goes all the way towards the back, wrapping around towards the Flash Pass headquarters. But otherwise, we're just going to check out here and see if we can do anything about what we had a question about here. But yeah, I'll let you guys know about any updates. So I definitely highly recommend coming to this member place way earlier. Probably the first thing you do or the last thing you do, because that's usually when it tends to be the emptiest, because look how many people all the way down across to get those cups for members. So if you have platinum and above, you'll be able to get those cups. So most people are probably getting it now because they got automatically upgraded to platinum. So any membership platinum and above, you'll be able to get your cup here, and you'll be able to get refills. I think every 30 minutes they'll scan your pass and you'll be able to get those refills. But yeah, in terms of funnel cake and ice cream line is out the door. Same with funnel cake, but that's also because of social distancing. We're going to go check out how those are after. We're going to grab some funnel cake and ice cream, and I'll let you guys know how everything goes after that. So I just went by Full Throttle. Some random dude asked me and JP to be in this little news clip. I have no clue what it was about. But basically, he was just asking us, like, why did we choose to come here on opening day, and what is it like?
Why would we?
Yeah, right.
Because theme parks haven't been open?
It's the only theme park in Socal right now that is open, and of course, we're going to head straight to it. Are you kidding me? We're theme park fanatics. You're asking the wrong person that question, and, like, as if you wouldn't know already. But yeah, we're going to head over towards, like, Goliath-ish, like, kind of the back DC area, and see if we can grab maybe later food. I don't know. They got ice cream. But yeah, we're going to check out some new rides and see what's up there, and then, yeah, let you guys know what's happening. Walking by the big, like, Mexican restaurant here by Goliath. It is actually staying still pretty busy throughout the day, so I'd recommend probably coming throughout the end of the day. Thank you, Superman, for interrupting. But yeah, we're gonna go see what else is new before Superman comes back down. Walking by the 3-point contest, they still do have it open, so if you did want to go try and win one of these prizes and be a crazy freaking basketball player, you can go for it. But so far for the DC area, DC Universe, it's actually been kind of quiet there. Nothing has been too active compared to the rest of the park, especially the pizza place down over there behind Flash. I think it has been closed, so I don't know if it will be later on in the week or in the coming 4th weeks. But yeah, nothing from Crazianity yet either, but we're going to check out and see if anything else is new around this area of the park. In terms of the jamming bumpers, bumper cars over here, they have been closed. I can see that, why, because of COVID, and it's really touchy. But yeah, it's been closed. Scrambler over here has been open though, because it's more of a ride rather than, you know, something a lot of the users are really impacted by in terms of COVID and like germs and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Justice League has been open earlier. It still is, I think now, yeah, there's a line over there. But so far, everything has been pretty good. A lot of the rides have been closed though, so we're gonna try to see what is open. Things open and close throughout the day, so just keep an eye out for that when you enter the park. Here at Asa Clubs, they did actually tell us that it is going to be closed for today on opening day, Thursday, April 1st. But one of the cast members did say that we can maybe see an opening tomorrow on the 2nd. And hopefully throughout the rest of the opening of the park as more things begin to open, because as of right now we were told that most of the rides are actually staying closed because of government regulations, and most of the rides just can't follow them. So hopefully we can see more rides opening up as time passes along during the opening of Six Flags. We came over here by Gold Rush and we grabbed some chicken tenders and some drinks because we're much needed after this very hot day, but we're going to dive right into this food. Okay, after eating by Gold Rusher and trying to get on Gold Rusher, but after technical difficulties, now we're over here by Apocalypse. Earlier in the day, it wasn't running. Now it is. We've been seeing people going on and off. Look at this view right here of West Coast Racers. It's so cool. The second launch is actually right here behind this fence, but yeah, it's going to be really fun. Apocalypse is recommended. It's a pretty fun family coaster, I'd say, but it's also kind of intense at some points if you're not a very big coaster person. But yeah. Fun ride going on it with everyone here in JP. But yeah, here's this launch right here. Look at this view with the Daredevil dive bar right behind it. Really nice view here. Walking into the line, wow, that was a lot of people. I don't know, do we not go? Yeah, let's not do it. Okay, well, change of plans. I guess we're not gonna go to Apocalypse after that line right there. At least, well, speaking of, there it is. At least we can leave with this beautiful view of Apocalypse passing by and the West Coast Racers. Look at that track. So nice. It's so satisfying, this track. Look at it. Really cool coaster if you guys haven't had a chance to run it yet. Reaching towards the end of the day, we're actually going to call it off because all the lines are completely packed for some reason. Most of them, even if they're distance, they look pretty long. For example, we just went to Apocalypse and most of the line was actually outside of the indoor part of the queue. But for the most part, yeah, it's kind of been a busy day considering still it's, you know, max capacity for what the capacity is set to, 15%. But hopefully we can see some more openings of different rides soon here at Six Flags, since most of them were not open for the day. Here's West Coast Racers, which has had a long line for most of the day, unless you come here during the morning. But yeah, I definitely... Oh, there they go. It's JP. Thanks for the sound effects.
You're welcome.
Just don't copyright it, please. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's trip here at Six Flags Magic Mountain opening day. Awesome. We really haven't been able to do anything in Socal since everything has been closed, other than the Taste of Universal and Touch of Disney events. But that's going to conclude today's day. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. Also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more videos on and updates to the Six Flags and theme park updates. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.